Alcohol is bad, but
Yeah.
alcohol can cause weight gain.
Yes, a lot. Because alcohol is very high calorie. And the liver, in the liver, what happens, whatever ethyl alcohol, whatever we take, it goes and accumulates as fat. Because we feel like a lot of people who are alcoholics and who take consume beer, they have thick cheeks, and you see that puffiness happens, and slowly they put on a lot of weight because the high calorie consumption like alcohols will directly accumulate the fat. That's what I always feel, because people apart from the fatty liver they have, forget about the functionality of the liver. Even putting on weight is very common. You see central obesity very common.
Central adiposity is the belly fat.
Belly fat. It's very common in those patients.
In your patient, how many person who's obese like 150 kilos, how many percentage or drink alcohol?
So to be very frank, it is around 30 to 40%.
40%.
It's increased, especially the males, and females are also no exception. Females
Is it
no
right?
exception. Yeah, yeah.
Are you
Nowadays,
serious? Women who are having high body mass index, the
yes,
reason could be because of alcohol.
good amount of alcohol they consume. And see what happens, before party was something else. We go out, eat, and come back. Here, party nowadays is all alcohol. The alcohol without party is not matching actually. Party means that. The definition has changed. So alcohol is mandatory kind of thing situation. So everyone consumes, like especially in the weekends and all. And Bangalore is a techie city, so it starts from Friday night itself. So we have 3 nights.
But
kind of thing.
I'm going to argue from their standpoint. They are all educated people. They know that alcohol is wrong.
Yes. What happens is, so everyone knows many things, like what is wrong, what is right. Everyone knows it. So, but the fun you get by doing wrong things is more. Correct, right? Prohibited things. You like it more. So, and what happens is, as I said, out of 7 days, Friday night starts the weekend. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, half of the week is weekend. So, obviously, you start consuming more and you gain more, and a lot of health issues. And especially fatty liver is actually, to be very frank, from last 5 years, because for all obese patients, I do the ultrasound scan mandatory.
Oh, you do?
And very, very heavy fibro scan liver. So what happens, what I see is nowadays the fatty liver has become very, very common. Grade 1 has become like normal to everyone. So grade 2, grade 3, they come with very heavy grades.
Alcohol and obesity is like a double whammy.
Yes,
Both can affect the liver.
yes, fatty liver. So the grade 1 goes to grade 2, grade 2 goes to grade 3 again. Land up in cirrhosis, you know that. You're a gastro guy, so you know that.
When a patient has fatty liver and they have obesity, when they progress from stage 1 to stage 4 in cirrhosis, many bariatric surgeons, when they do the surgery, they see the actual cirrhotic liver
Yes,
sometimes.
yes.
But on the imaging, the ultrasound or the CAT scan will show a relatively normal liver.
Correct.
Have you seen that?
Yes, very often, because every patient we see the liver, because I operate on the stomach, which is hidden behind the left lobe of the
Great.
liver. So what happens? I lift the liver and do. So that's the reason I keep them on liquid diet before surgery. I want the liver to soften down. I want some fat to go from the liver. Some weight loss will help in fattening of the liver, thinning of the liver, so I can lift the liver smoothly and operate. Because, for example, recently I operated a 198 kg guy. The liver was almost like 10 centimeter thick, the left lobe. So it has become very difficult for me to lift the liver and operate, because this patient, what they're thinking is they're walking normally and all. They think everything is good inside. He doesn't know that he has a this thick liver.
Fatty liver.
Obviously. So for us, it's become very hectic for us to operate. We got a shoulder pain for the patient to lift the liver and operate. It's very difficult. So patients should come early to us than coming to 188, 198 and all this stuff. So
198 kilos.
and very often I operate 200. It's become very common.
How much does the weight of the bed handle?
So bed around 450 kgs.
450
it's,
kgs,
yeah.
okay.
So it can handle.
Okay. I was just, that's a good question, right?
Yeah, good question. No, I have one patient from what maximum I operated is 250 kg. To be very frank, 250, 248 is the maximum weight. 230, 200, so many I did. 200 plus, so many we did. I have one patient from Delhi who is 338.
338 kilos.
Yes, he has. He can't
He
roll.
cannot roll.
Roll also difficult. Walking is slightly we can walk and all. He's in touch with me. I think soon we'll operate him. So we are kept him on liquid diet and proper pre-op evaluation. We'll do. We'll shift him from Delhi to here. We'll operate. So what I feel is this patient also once upon a time he was 150, 200, slowly 250. Then what happens is he thinks that no one can operate me and I'm become so heavy, I become so high risk. Because surrounding doctors also will say you are very high risk for everything.
Can you say,
So
educate the audience what is high risk?
high risk means what happens is when you are too obese, your lung function is compromised, your heart function is compromised, your liver is very heavy, you have high diabetics, you have high cholesterols, you have high blood pressure, you have heavy snoring, sleep apnea you have, then this category comes in high risk. So what happens, the more and more weight you gain, you will land up in more and more metabolic issues, which will further worsen the condition. So what happens is people who are 200, 250, still there is a hope we can operate. So nothing is like we can't operate this patient. So we very often, for example, last week, one day only I did 200, two patients off. I released a reel also. I'll just share with you. So what happens? 200 has become very common for them. Understand, right? They would have become 120, 130. That time they would have gone to a doctor and asked, "Sir, can I do the surgery?" So they would say, hey, no, it's okay. 130 is okay. You can do. Understand, right? So this negligence would have cost 150. Then they become 150, 160 kg. They think, oh, I may be very high risk for surgery. If something happens to me on table, kind of thing. This fear will pull them to 200. So by the time they come, it will be 200, 220, 240 kind of thing. So still we operate, a lot of patients come to us like that.